So I just took Money Pit for a drive, and as you can see, I brought it back, and it's fucking leaking oil everywhere. Oil leaking piece of shit. That's what this fucker is. And I can tell you another thing, this fucking motor, it was not rebuilt. There's no way. I'm about sick and tired of spending money on this piece of shit, and that's all I did to it. Every time I start it up, there's something else going wrong with it. We don't know what the fuck's going on, and it's bullshit. And if you think I'm gonna fucking have this, I told you to shut the fuck up, dude. Why are you talking to me? Do not say a word. This is your fault, not mine. He doesn't understand that he's the one that's causing all this issue with the oil, not me. All I'm trying to do is keep it from oiling out. So basically what we got here is an oil leaker now. It's above and beyond Money Pit. The word Money Pit is basically out the door, because if I take this thing for a drive, now I just went for a drive, I went over to Sandblaster Steve's house and back, and that's probably, I would say that's probably 17-mile round trip. And I mean, it was leaking oil coming into the shop. Drip, 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 all the way in. Seriously? I'm telling the people here the truth, and you're yakking your jaws and treating me like a piece of shit when I'm the one spending all the money on you? What are you fucking talking about, dude? I didn't say it was your fault. You're just the car. Maybe it was the previous owner's fault for beating the shit out of you and torturing you and abusing you. What do you think of that? You know, I tried to sell this fucking thing. I couldn't do it. I couldn't sell it. Will my friend Pete ever have another one of these? No, I won't. I can't get rid of the Money Pit. Even though I want to get rid of the Money Pit, I can't. I can't do it because I'll be upset, I'll be sad about it, and it just ain't gonna fucking happen. Well, at least you agree with me on that, okay? At least you agree with me on that I'm a nice guy, okay? And I think you're really starting to like me, am I right? Yeah, that's what I thought. So can you just, you know, settle down, relax, let me do the talking, okay? You're over talking on me, you're overpowering, and people can't hear me talk. So why don't you just relax and stay calm, and let's try to figure out what the fuck we're gonna do, okay? When I pulled up outside over here, I parked it out on the gravel because I didn't want to pull it on the concrete because I knew that was going to happen. And then by the time I opened the door and then went back to the car died out, and it took me about 5 turns, 5 or 6 ignition turns, turn on the key, try to start situations to get the bitch running to pull it into the shop where it's sitting now. So you can see right here, I got the skid plate on the car, but you can see that oil is just profusely leaking out, and it's coming from the rear main seal on this thing. I'm thinking that there's something wrong with the thrust bearing as well, and yeah, we just got to see what's going on this. This is a worn out engine. It's an old engine. It doesn't even have case savers in it. You can see that right there where the rusted stud is. And I think that the engine was torn apart and torn down just to put push rod tubes in it. And that's basically it. All they did is put some push rod tubes in it because they were probably rusting out or something was going on with it. Who fucking knows? So pulling the engine out really isn't a big deal on this car, but what is a big deal is having to pull it out. Did you hear me? Okay, so that's where we want it right there. If you can move the floor jack, and I'll pull on the engine and we'll get it out of here. Don't let the engine fall on the ground, please. Okay, here it comes. Pull it back. Pull it back, come on. Jack it up a little. Jack it up. Come on, right there. Okay, pull it back, come on. It's coming. Okay, easy now, easy. Okay, let the jack down very slow, please. Very slowly. Slow. Okay, stop right there. Okay. All right. We got an oil line right here. Let's start leaking if we don't. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and pull it out. Okay, now if you can let it down on the ground right there. Slow. Slow. You got it, come on. And we got so much oil in this thing, it's pathetic. I'm surprised the clutch is even working. I really am. All right, we're gonna lift it up and set it on there, okay? So I would grab right, you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh God. 1, 2, 3, go. There you go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Good enough.
Mofo.
That'll work.
Mofo, that's heavy.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so this thing is leaking extreme oil. I'm actually surprised the clutch is still working with all the oil. We're going to go ahead and take the pressure plate and clutch plate out. And funny enough, the clutch plate doesn't have a lot of oil on it. That's odd. I'm just going to be honest with everybody out there. This fucking engine, yeah, to me, it's a piece of shit. This engine isn't even worth fucking fixing. If I had the money, if I was a millionaire, I would have already bought a brand new fucking engine. I'm not really happy with the ex-owner of this thing. He told me this thing ran like a bat out of hell and that it didn't leak a drop of oil. Well, we found out the hard way that it does leak oil. And it is an oil leaker. So, there you go.
Bitch, bitch bastard, 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 bastard.
So I was told two stories. I was told either the hole is warped out behind here, or the oil seal cannot be mounted flush. You have to push it all the way in because of these new style flywheels, which I've never had a problem like that before, but I'm sure anything is possible. Very fucking weird. You see where they welded this up right here? I was told that they weld that up to strengthen the number 3 cylinder on race car engines. That's what I was told on that right there. And then we had our buddy over at Qualitat tell us about the oil seal being eaten up. And as I look around the oil seal on the bottom of it, I can see where something was literally eating the oil seal up. And if we look at the oil seal, you can see it right here. Look at this right there. You can see right here. I'm trying to get that in the camera. It's kind of hard to get a hold of, but it's just like, yeah, right here. Look at this. I don't know if I can get that there. Look at how this has been eaten up right here. Do you see that right there? So, and up here on the top, it isn't like that. So what I did this time, I went ahead and bought made in Germany oil seals. So this is a made in Germany oil seal right here, Erling. This is not a made in China. Went ahead and paid the extra money for that. So this is our made in China one that I bought from, let's see, this one here says item number 1630, and that's all it says, number 3. Now I know this was made in China. I bought it at CP1. CP1 tends to sell made in Taiwan and China shit. I got this one over at CB Performance, and the only thing this says is Erling. It says Erling, and it says, it has a part number on it. I can't read it, but this is a German made O-ring. Seal. This is a German made seal. This is China. So hopefully our made in German Erling from CB Performance will give us the action that we need. Hopefully. Okay, so we know it's oil that's leaking. It's not transmission fluid. We know that. But you know, the real situation is I am tired of fucking with this car. I really am. This is a temporary fix until fall or maybe winter, when I can't drive it. I didn't know if anybody knew this or not, but this is actually a seasonal car. And when I say seasonal car, that means that you can really only drive it in the summertime. It's not really a all-around fucking vehicle. Another thing about this nightmare is that even though I made it street legal, this is not a vehicle that you're going to be driving to work every day. Just because I put turn signals and all that, it's a bar hopper. Okay, does anybody know what a fucking bar hopper is? It's a motorcycle that you put together that really isn't economically affordable or comfortable to the fact that you can say, I can drive this car, I can drive this thing to work every day and go cross country in it. Okay, that's what a bar hopper is. So kind of look at this thing as a bar hopper, because that's all this is. You know, this is high performance, okay, people? This is what happens when you got a car that's AKA race car action, is that this is what you got to do. You got to pull it out and fuck with it, okay? While I got it open, I'm going to clean these threads off. was having an issue taking these bolts off, and there's very little room to turn a wrench on these. You know, I thought this was going to be a fun, enjoyable, awesome thing to do, but I actually came to the conclusion that it's not. It's really bullshit is what it is. So I got me a German style O-ring, and I'm just going to put a little bit of grease on that right here. Okay, just a little bit. Lithium. No, it's not lithium, it's just regular grease. And then we're going to slide this in here just like that. And the other flywheel, it didn't have any O-ring in it. It had this in there. It had silicone. So we're going to go ahead and use the O-ring that's supposed to be in there. And once again, this is a German O-ring. And I went ahead and bought two German seals. I went ahead and bought 2 of those. And the reason that I bought 2 of these is because I'm going to have to rebuild this engine possibly this winter. So I wanted to have German stuff that was literally made for this vehicle. Anyway, let's get this back on there. Let's get the seal in it. And let's move down the road, and hopefully it'll all work out. Hopefully. Okay. So we got a big gap here and a big gap here. And we got to get that flywheel to line up as well. And we now have our seal all the way in the back. It is not... Where's the hammer at? Where is that? Here it is. I'm going to go ahead and double check that right here in this area. It looks like the seal might... right there. So, now that that's done, we can go ahead and try to get our flywheel on. And we need to find the 2 big gaps. There's a big one here and there's a bigger one here. So, let me see here. It's just a clusterfuck when you're doing this. So you definitely don't want to fuck it up again. Feels like it, but I can't tell. Let's keep on going. There it is, right there. I think that's it. I can get my hammer. I think that's going to be it right there. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna have to clean them fucking holes out. I can't even see the fucking dowel pins. Motherfucker, man. Shit. Fucking bitch. So now we gotta clean the fucking dowel pin holes out. See if we can do it now. Believe it or not, I've never had this much trouble with a fucking Volkswagen engine in my life. And that's the honest truth. And I know what I'm doing, okay? Now, there's a stamp on there that says 020 right here. I'm thinking that's for the thrust bearing. I'm pretty sure anyway. So, let's go ahead and try this again. I can't tell if that's it or not, because I can't see the fucking holes. Fucker. The fucking engine keeps turning. We need to get Minnie out here. Fucker. Fucking hell. Just hold it.
Okay, I am. That's it right there.
problem is getting it on. That doesn't look, that ain't right. Okay, hold it. Here it is. That's it right there. Okay, it's on there. Fucker. Bitch. Of course, it went right on with you sitting out here. Gotta move it forward about 1 inch. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Right there. Okay, now, watch out. Alright, push it on in. I'm gonna hold it. Push the jack in.
Okay, I had to get the water bottle out of the way.
Pull it out. Turn. Go to the your right. There you go. Now swing it back straight. Okay, now push it in straight. All right, now go in. Keep going. All right, jack it up. Jack it up. Come on. We can do it. Make sure it's tight. Hold on. Jack it up a little. Just to here. It's got to go up higher. Hang on a minute. Let me pull it out. Hang on. Pull it out. All right, jack it up. Come on. Higher. Higher. Hold it. Let's see. Jack it up. Come on. Hold it. That looks like it right there. I think. Okay, hold on. Don't do nothing. This is our oil cooler lines. Go to our... Ready?
Yeah.
Alright, there it is. Okay, it's going to take me approximately 30 minutes to get this thing bolted in here, so let me go ahead and work on that. And I still got to hook all the lines up. We got a lot of work to do. We're going to get this thing running tonight. It's been an all-day job. 100-degree weather in Moab, Utah. And there's that one. I need that definitely for sure. So let me go ahead and finish this out while you all go do what you got to do, and we'll be back. It's a big deal. That's what's going on here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be these two here. You know what the main fucking problem is with this car? You know what the main problem is that I have had with this fucking thing? 99.9% of the whole problem is fucking oil leaks. I got oil leaks coming out of the engine. I got fucking oil leaks in the breather. I got fucking oil leaks on pistons. I got oil leaks coming out. And you know what the owner said to me? You know what he said?
My cars don't leak oil. I don't have any cars that leak oil.
And that's all this piece of shit's done since I've had it. It's fucking leak oil. First the fucking oil filters blow up twice, not once. Then the fucking oil lines break. And I had to replace those, and it cost me $300 fucking dollars. So yeah, that's the main thing with this car. It's fucking oil leaks. See, the real problem is I built this car backwards. I built it backwards because what I should have done, I should have actually got the motor and transmission running first before I went ahead and did everything else. That's what I should have fucking done. I should have done that first. And then once I found out the motor and tranny was all right, then move forward. But no, we didn't do it that way, did we? We did it backwards. We did it the stupid way. We should have done the motor action first, then came back and did the rest of them.
Bitch bastard. Bitch bastard. Bitch bastard.
So I don't want to put the roll cage back on so I know that it's all fixed, because I'm going to be honest with you, this roll cage goes on is actually harder to put on than pulling the engine and taking it out. It's a big job, so let's go ahead and start this piece of shit up and see what happens. Okay, we're going to let it sit for a minute. I don't see any oil coming out. I think we actually fixed it. Hopefully we did. This has really been a fiasco for me. We have actually been working on this car off and on for a year. Time flies when you're not having fun, I can tell you that. I've only driven this car 6 times. Maybe 5, and I've actually only really actually driven it 4 times. Maybe I've driven it 7 or 8 times around the block, but I've really only drove it. And when I say drive it, I'm talking like going to town and back, or taking it out on a trail, or doing something. I've only done that approximately, I would say, 4 times. It doesn't seem like it's leaking any oil, and once again, let me get that oil seal over here. You can see right here, you can see where the flywheel has been gouging at the rear main seal. And I put this in just like factory where it was flush. When you use one of those rings to put the flywheel on, it'll only go flush mounted. I've never ever had to do what we had to do to this to put the oil seal on a Volkswagen. Made in China, people. I don't even think this was doing anything. Actually, yeah, it wasn't. I don't think it was. Anyway, this is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, using the right stuff, German, to work on this car, which is German, to make it all work good, and taking this and trying to fucking bend it, and it won't bend, no matter what I do. But it's a piece of shit anyway. We're just going to throw it away. That's all we're going to do. Take it easy, my friend Pete, your friend Pete, everybody's friend Pete. Trying to do what I got to do to make this thing a car that I can keep and not have to sell. All right, that's it. It's still not leaking oil. It looks like I fixed our oil problem, and I will take it for a test drive tomorrow to see exactly what it's going to do. Right now, I got to clean my floor up and get all this grease and slime off of it. And hopefully, this piece of shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just call you a piece of shit? Why are you talking to me? I didn't ask you for your opinion. I understand that. All right? But quit telling everybody it's my fucking fault. It's not my fucking fault. It's not my fault. Okay? Now, you better stay cool or I'm going to sell you. And if I sell you to somebody else, yeah, exactly. You see? All I gotta do is say I'm gonna sell you and you'll shut your fucking mouth. Do you see what I gotta put up with, people? Do you see what I got? I didn't say to say anything. Don't even try it. Alright? The for sale sign's gonna be up on Facebook here if you keep talking. Shut the fuck up. I got to go, people. I got children to babysit, as you can see. I said to shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna sell you, okay? Take it easy, guy.
Bastard.